I was on the phone with my mom a short while ago, and she was informing me that one of my cousin passed earlier today. He was involved in a car crash at Spurtree Hill. I think Spurtree Hill is in St. Elizabeth, correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, he was involved in a car crash and he died. While I was not like super close to him or anything, we met and we spoke. And at one point too, he stayed at my house for a few days. That was a long time ago, probably like a good 12 years ago. It doesn't matter how close I was with him, he's family and he's no longer here. But it dawned on me that in many cases when you watch the news, people are not dying from illnesses. Well, they are, but largely no. On the news you hear of people being shot dead, people killed in car accidents, just unfortunate situations that don't involve sickness. It also came into my head that honestly, what is man? Dust we came from, and dust we shall return to. And while you don't know when your time is, you know that couple things in life are inevitable and death is one, or so they say. I don't know, but honestly, just live your life, brother. Just live your life for you. Live every day like it's your last day. And while this is easy to say, don't spend your days hackling up yourself. And that is something I need to tell myself too. Like, don't spend your days hackling up yourself, because you literally don't know when your time is going to come. And if your time should come today, how did you spend today? Hackling up yourself, stressing out yourself, hating on another person, just worried about the wrong things, you know? When my time comes, I want to be able to leave a legacy of a fulfilling life. I want to have lived my life to the fullest when my time comes. And it just gives me a new perspective on life and just living, you know? Because honestly, you don't know when your time is gonna come. And if my time comes today, I know for sure that I would not have lived a very fulfilling life, or I would not have lived my life to the fullest, you know what I mean? And you don't need money to live your life to the fullest. You don't need to be in certain positions to live your life to the fullest. You can live your life to the fullest with what you have at that time. At that moment, whatever it is that you can do, that is your fullest. And when you get more, so when you get more money, more opportunities, then in that moment with those resources, you can live your life to the fullest. And no, it doesn't make a lot of sense, because you're like, well, the things I want to do to live my life to the fullest, I need money for. That's what some people are probably saying, and I can understand that. But there are little moments that you can savor, little moments that you can bask in right now that would contribute to you living your life to the fullest. That's essentially what I mean. Life is too short for us to malice, to hold a grudge, to just not be on speaking terms with the people we know we genuinely love and care about. If it's things that you can talk through or work through, do that, because today they are here with you, but you don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow or the next minute, you know? And I want you to ask yourself, as I have already asked myself, if God forbid tomorrow or later today I am no longer on this earth, would I have lived a fulfilling life? Would I have lived life to the fullest? Would I have really savored every day and basked in the moments that were given to me? Would I have lived a life that I can look back? Well, when I did, I can't really look back still, but to get the point where you can say, yeah, I really lived my life for me. I really lived my life loving on my people, living every day to the highest potential, and just living with an attitude of gratitude. So I was at work minding my business when this special delivery came for me. These beautiful red roses came with this note from my sister. It was the most pleasant surprise, and on a day when I absolutely needed to know that somebody actually loves and cares for me. Beautiful. Literally, it's so beautiful. I am literally so sick right now. I've been under the weather since Monday. Today is Thursday. Yeah, today is it today Thursday or Saturday? Yeah, today is Thursday, December 1, and I've been feeling some kind of way since Monday, but the illness really kicked in like yesterday. But anyway, though I'm not feeling well, I still have to force myself to eat, because as you guys know, I work out a lot, and I need to be consuming protein because I lift heavy every single time I go to the gym, and I go to the gym quite often. So that's kind of why I'm drinking this big cup of shake, because I haven't really eaten all morning. I been laying in bed for a little bit and I was scrolling through Instagram and TikTok. I saw where today is the funeral service for Anika Townsend, affectionately called Slickiana, who is a social media influencer. I think she influences like the fashion side of the fashion side of social media. She died about a month ago. She was allegedly killed by a man. That whole saga is in the court and that's been dealt with. I'm not here to speak on whether he killed her or not or whatever. I am just here to reinforce the fact that we should love on our people while we still have time. You should not be on bad terms with anybody where you genuinely love. If you genuinely love somebody and you guys are not in a good place right now, if you are watching this video, I am encouraging you to reach out to that person, because tomorrow may be too late to reach out to that person. While I was going through all the content with her funeral, you know, people posting snaps of the funeral program or just of little happenings at the funeral service, it really dawned on me that we literally do all of this to die. Honestly, all of this to die. But it all boils down to how you die. I mean, like, I don't know how to put it, but did you actually live? Yeah, did you actually live? Yes, you were alive and breathing, but did you actually live? And based on what I hear her friends saying, she seemingly lived while she was alive, if you know what I mean. So she was spending time with the people she loved. She was going out, just doing things she loved, achieving goals. So they are saying she lived a full life, and you know, she achieved many things she wanted to achieve before she died. But the point I'm making is that may not be the case for many people. If you died tomorrow morning, how would you have lived? You know what I mean? It's so funny because even in death, people are still saying all kind of things about her, even in death. And that is why I always say, no, people's opinions never really matter. It never really matter, because she's dead and they're talking bad things about her. And I don't even, it's just such a confusing piece of situation, honestly, because when you're alive, they speak ill of you and it never changed anything. You are dead and they're still speaking ill of you and it is still not changing anything. You got what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter what people think about you. It doesn't matter what people say about you. It literally doesn't change anything. You know what I mean? That's why I don't obsess or try to obsess with what people think about me and people's opinions of me. Naturally, the human part of you, you're going to care in a sense what people are saying about you, but you should not let it affect you, because in all honesty, it's not going to change anything. Let's look on someone who died and they had, you know, very good character and people are speaking very good of them and they're dead. Well, that is good. They are still dead and it doesn't change anything. The point I'm making is this, whether people speak good or bad of you, it doesn't change anything. Love on your people. Love on your people while you still have them, because when they're dead and you're pouring out your heart to them through these long captions on social media, through these very heartwarming videos that you create, it doesn't change anything. They're not even hearing you. Give them their roses when they're still alive, honestly. If you're watching this video, you're obviously not dead. So while you still have this opportunity to watch this video, while you still have this opportunity to live life, I want you to live it so boldly. I want you to live it so fearlessly. I want you to live it not concerning yourself with what people think about you, because honey, it don't matter. And I also want you to live it sharing it with the people you love the absolute most, because when all is said and done, it will be those good memories that they'll have of you. And though having them brings some kind of comfort, having truly lived through those experiences with that person who has passed on, it brings some kind of comfort. It brings some kind of solace that I loved on this person while they were here. This person knew I appreciated him or her. This person knew that I would go to war for them and back. As I close this video, I want you to reach out to 5 people you love, just 5, and tell them that you love and appreciate them. Tell them how very proud you are of them. Let them know that they have your support through whatever they're going through. Let them know that you are going to be there with and for them. Let them know that they can depend on you. They can depend on you to love them. They can depend on you to support them. They can depend on you to have their backs. Just 5 people. Just let them know that you love and appreciate them. Give them their flowers while they're here.